Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has disclosed the motive behind his visit to the governor of Rivers State and former presidential aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, Nelson Wike. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. Obi had met with Wike on Wednesday behind closed doors at his private residence in Port Harcourt. But in a statement via his verified Twitter handle on Thursday, Obi said he had visited the governor to discuss vital national issues. The statement reads, and I quote, "Earlier today, I visited Port Harcourt to confer with at Governor Wike on vital issues of national interest." Meanwhile, aside from Obi, Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State had also visited Wike in Port Harcourt. Although details of the meeting were not disclosed to the press, it may not be unconnected to how to poach Wike from PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress ahead of the 2023 presidential election. Recall, Wike had lost the PDP presidential ticket to Atiku Abubakar while fingering his counterpart, southern governors within the PDP, of betrayal. Wike had claims that he could have scuttled the PDP presidential primary but for his love for the party. His statement, "I have never seen how people can violate procedures and guidelines. Somebody has spoken." It is at that point he was speaking that he would have said, "I am withdrawing. You don't call him back. I just said, look, these our party must be destroyed." The Rivers State governor was tipped to be the favorite of the PDP selection committee as Atiku's running mate. The former vice president snubbed, rather nominated, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, who is also a key player in the Atiku's emergence in the place of Wike. If you all could recall, Wike was a presidential aspirant under the PDP trying to vie for the flag bearer for the PDP presidential candidate in PDP party, but that didn't work. And the second option was it was being considered to be the PDP candidate for the it was being considered for the vice president aspirant for the PDP party, and that also didn't work. He had upper hand, and just suddenly it was given to Okowa, and it just felt to him that it was being betrayed and everything is not going right. And the usual thing, we all know that politicians, when they see that they are not getting what they want in a particular party, you just see them switch to another party where they know that they have more chances. And right now, different parties, both APC and Labour Party, are trying to poach Wike to come to their party. We saw that Obi was in Port Harcourt on Wednesday, that is yesterday. They had a closed door meeting for hours. At first, we didn't know what was going on. And also, we saw Bala Mohammed also had a meeting with Wike. So, I am thinking, or should I say, I'm prophesying that in the coming weeks, we shall see that Wike is going to cross carpet to either PDP or Labour Congress. and the most likely party that is crossing to is Labour Party, because it is very, very likely that he is being considered or is being pushed to be the vice president, would I say candidate or flag bearer for the Labour Congress right now. And thinking of all the other, thinking of the most likely party that we would have a chance of actually becoming the vice president right now is with Peter Obi. That is, in the court of public opinion anyway, Peter Obi is more popular right now as it is than APC or even PDP right now. Peter Obi is in the spotlight. He knows that, and we might likely see him move over to Labour Party in the coming weeks. Just say I told you, because these politicians, all they want is to make sure that they don't they are not fighting to become president or vice president just because they want to serve, or because that is how they like Nigeria, or that is to what extent that they like Nigeria. No, all of them are fighting for their own pockets, for whatever they want to gain. You know, you see politicians, Atiku, I don't think they have ever been any party that Atiku have not joined in this Nigeria. Once he joins APC and he sees that it's not favoring him, he will go to another party. If he gets there and if it's still not favoring him, he will move right to another party. So that is just the cross carpeting going on. And we all know that most those people who collected form for presidential aspirants, now that they've now realized that that didn't work, you know, most of them are now going to the next one, which is the Senate. And, some of them already even had a placeholder for that position in case, my presidential ambition did not work. I will go over to Senate. They already have a placeholder. In the situation of Ahmed Lawan, that his placeholder is now refusing to leave the post. The placeholder is insisting that he is going to go on ahead with it. You can imagine, how can somebody, you want to eat your cake and have it? Eh? You vied for the post of a president, it didn't work. You have a placeholder. In the case of some people that do not have placeholder now, that other people have even gone for that post, that is the Senate post that they want to go for in their senatorial district, they are now looking for corny ways to get that ticket and go back to the House of Senate that they were in previously. And for most it worked, for some it did not. And that is why right now APC is in shambles, because most of their members are now trying to look for ways to go to another party, because the primaries have been done. The party already have their candidates for that post. So some of them were able to push those names out and slot in their own names. Some were not able to, so they are trying to go to another party. May God help us. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. I will see you in a little bit. Bye for now.